mucha sal, mucha sal. De los que hablan con la L que hacen todo hasta el final. Un creyente boricua con bomba para fincar. En medio de la tormenta gozando.
MLB The Show has baseball for you under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the New York Mets and the Phillies. With Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and today we've got a division matchup between two teams certainly setting their sights on October as we get deeper into the back half of the season, guys.
That's right, Matty. These two teams both figure to be fighting each other and the rest of the league down the stretch for postseason position. There's still a good amount of time left in this season, but this is when each game takes on a little added significance because the races, they're starting to take shape a little bit. This one ought to be a good litmus test for both of these clubs.
Zach Wheeler will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
So here's Jeff McNeil, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. First to 4 here on this Monday night as the first pitch of the game is over for strike one. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Brandon Nimmo stands in as he looks at a called strike. And a curveball, 79 miles an hour. It's in there 0-2. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Brandon Nimmo goes down for the first out of the game. Standing in now, Dominic Smith, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. On now to the bottom of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Jacob deGrom gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this is a very unique pitcher. He is really tough to hit when runners get into scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why he doesn't give up many runs. We'll see if he can continue to do that in this one.
So stepping in is Willie Castro. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman.
And now a pitch on the way.
Castro.
Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder coming in. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So the next to bat will be Joaquin Diaz. And now the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Now here it comes. High fly ball out to deep right field. Looking up is Henniger. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
With one swing of the bat, he puts himself in the 2020 club. I'm not going to hate on it. Not my style. But a lot of guys are hitting 20 bombs in the game today. What impresses me the most, when he gets on the base paths, he changes the entire game.
Striding in is Francisco Lindor. His home run total sits as the 8th best in the National League entering play.
Kind of the new age baseball this guy is right here. A shortstop with power. At one time, the shortstop position was all about the glove and range, but no longer. And this guy's living proof. Power hitter from the middle part of the diamond.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Next to stand in is Bryce Harper, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base, too.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. On a grade school swing there, it's 1-1.
This is an awesome matchup, especially at this moment in time. You got some guys that are fighting for some serious hardware, and I want to see how this shakes out.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Giving chase is Nimmo. He gets there, and that's the second out. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He's definitely a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the National League in that category.
You know, Matty, when I think of this guy, I think of damage. Near the league leaders in RBIs as well, D-Row.
That's the stat that I think gets overlooked so much in today's game. I remember back to Chipper Jones. He used to say, how many biscuits can you put in the basket? Runs and ribbies. And he certainly has a knack for being able to drive in that big run.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his batting gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
The 1-1 makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2. Lindor leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit on the ground to 3rd. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. Second inning coming up. It's an early 1-0 lead. Second inning set to go, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. And now the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Lined into right field for a leadoff single. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
That is it.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Fouled away. The 0-2 delivery. Fly ball out toward right field. On the move is Harper. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
That is it. The third baseman, J.D.
J.D. Davis the next to bat. The potential tying run for him at third base. First offering on its way. One out and a runner on third. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Dias has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And even with two away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base.
The right fielder.
Next up for New York, Mitch Haniger trying to bring in the tying run from third here. First pitch of the AB on its way. Two outs here with a runner at third. 1-1. Yanked hard down the left field line. And that'll get down out there near the wall. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's 1-1. And he's safe.
Yeah, it's always nice to get a run right back after you've given one up to the guys in the other dugout. So he squares this thing up really well to drive in a run and ties us up at 1.
At the plate now, Martin Maldonado, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. The set and the 1-0. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. On to the bottom of inning number 2, all even at 1 apiece. Now to bat, Alec Bohm. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch coming, here it is. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Oh, and that looked like the very definition of flailing there. It's even at 1.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Hit the other way out toward right field. On the run is Haniger. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
Striding forward now, Rhys Hoskins. And we'll see if he can get out of this little dry spell he's stuck in. Not much offensively coming from him lately. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
2-1 now.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
To 2-2 now.
Whoo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
First pitch of the AB on its way. JT Realmuto stands in as he swings and misses for strike one.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Now at the plate is Jacob deGrom, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Ball 2 now.
And this guy can hit a little bit too, so you just can't lay one in there 2-0.
Three and 0 now. Jeff McNeil waits on deck. Here it comes, the 3-0.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Line down the left field line. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Next to hit is Jeff McNeil. He collected a base hit his first time up. Here's the pitch. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. Breaking ball called just a bit low. On a line, that's a base hit. So he'll hold on at first following the single to right. Make it 2 hits for him here this evening. And as we check out the rankings on this Mets ball club, you can see there he's currently leading the team in that department. So here's Brandon Nimmo as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. McNeil, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Fouled off. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Shoots this down the right field line. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
At the plate, Dominic Smith, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Popped up. Bohm in foul ground. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Great scoring opportunity missed right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Strike 2, good curveball on the inside black.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Second and third, 2 away. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here's the 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 pitch.
Well, this is just one of those grinder at bats right here. He worked the count even to 2-2, and he's made him throw a lot of pitches.
Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. 2 left for the Mets. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. Bottom of the third now, and next will be the pitcher, Zach Wheeler.
The pitcher, Zach Wheeler.
First pitch of the AB now. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. And not much of an effort there as he'll look at strike 3 called. And on 3 pitches, he's your first out of the inning.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Stepping in now, Willie Castro. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. Digging in next, Joaquin Diaz. Off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up.
Going back to that last AB, that was the Express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
2 out, nobody on. Fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Count even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning.